Hello, good evening to everybody. Welcome to the stream. We are going to be doing some Heroic plus. And I am going to get queued up, and we're also going to work on our herbalism and alchemy in the downtime. Patrick, Dragonsbane, David, good afternoon, good evening to you guys. Monica, good evening to you. Mikhail, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Well, now all we need are tank and heals. We'll see. It says 7 minutes, which would not be bad. If I really want to spam these in the future, like at my convenience, it's obvious that I'm going to have to put together a tank set. Mark, I'm trying to work on herbalism and alchemy. The character originally had mining and blacksmithing, but it wasn't leveled very much, and I kind of hate mining and blacksmithing, so I dropped him. And now I am starting back at the beginning with herbalism alchemy. Jason, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Well, there's Peace Bloom up there, but I don't seem to be able to get it from here. Matthew, good evening. Happy Monday to you. And the Earth Root we can't even get yet. We have to be 25 for Earth Root. David, the music is great for a Monday. Yeah, I feel like the music here is good anytime. It's really awesome. Always super relaxing. Oh wait, maybe we can get it before 25. 15 apparently is when we can get Earth Root. Magnum, what am I doing with these herbs? Well, I'm going to eventually level alchemy with these herbs. Yeah. We are going back and working on the professions. So the plan is herbalism alchemy. Johnny, good evening, man. Welcome. Yeah, he had a bad earache. My wife has him at the doctor right now. I don't really think it's anything. I think that he has a little bit of an earache. He yawned, and like sometimes when you yawn, you know, like your ear kind of like goes to pop. Well, instead of popping, it hurt really bad for a while. And he got pretty emotional about it. So I think they just wanted him like out of the classroom. I don't know. Yeah, he seemed fine when I picked him up. He was fine. You know, he's had an afternoon where he's been fine. He hasn't complained of any more pain in his ear, but he's had a cough for a while. So yeah, they're at the doctor now. Make sure that he doesn't need antibiotics or anything. But I have a feeling that he's actually fine. Yeah, if I had to guess, he was probably outside for recess with his hat off. And it's cold out today. And then he probably came back in with a little bit of an earache. He had a big yawn, and that probably made it hurt, like, you know how it'll hurt, like, really bad for a couple minutes. If, you know, if he'd have stuck it out for a few more minutes, I think he would have been fine to finish his school day. But that's okay. It's already a short week. I'm already tempted to keep him home tomorrow because tomorrow's their last day of the week anyway before Thanksgiving break. So if he gets anything less than a clean bill of health, he probably won't even go tomorrow. It'll just be a day where I don't have to stop what I'm doing to go pick him up. Jason, your kid got off all week? Oh man. That is either good for you or bad for you depending on your situation. Like, I don't mind it. I don't mind it too much. I get to sleep in a little bit more when he doesn't have to go to school. Not much more, but a little bit more. It's the first time they gave him the whole week off. Yeah. My wife was surprised they had Wednesday off. But yeah, my kids are off Wednesday. He's off Wednesday through Monday? I think they go back on Monday. I don't know. I could be wrong. Pretty sure Monday. Mike, hello again. Welcome back. I should probably buff. It's kind of, I'm gonna grab kings. I call kings. There we go. Let's get a seal up. I don't have any nifty potions or anything like that. Let's go with the retribution aura. And we should be good. We've got a pally tank. And we've got a druid healer. Jason, your kid's 15 and self-sufficient. My kid's 8 and like probably as self-sufficient as he'll ever get, I feel like sometimes. Besides the ability to make more complicated types of food for himself, he's probably about as self-sufficient as he's ever going to be in today's world.
What? Where in the... Don't just stand around, lads! Kill somebody!
Oh god, we're being really careful today. This is not a bad sign. I've never seen it pulled this way before, but I'm here for it. Right away, it just seems bad, like maybe something bad happened. That's right away what I'm sensing. I'm gonna kind of hide back here for a minute and see what's going on. Okay, all right. This seems manageable. The healer's dead, so that didn't quite work out. Can we kill anybody before we come back in? Killing the cleric would be amazing. Can we kill the cleric? Let's at least get that done. Okay, cleric's dead. No, wait, maybe the cleric caught a heal. Maybe there were 2 clerics the whole time. It's a good way to start. I like it, yeah. This is a good way to go. Now, like, instead of eating the cost, like, of repairing, I'd rather just go out. This guy thinks that maybe we can just 2-man it. Like, I don't know if we could 2-man this boss. Maybe. I wasn't really thinking about 2-manning it. I was thinking about making a run for the entrance to save on the repair cost, if I'm being completely honest. Clerics will respawn anyways. Oh, good. Yeah, I don't know if, like, you guys can run back in, or what. Oh god, I got whacked. Oh no. I also can't lay on hands. Oh, okay. No, I'm feared now. I still can't lay on hands, and I haven't... Oh wait, what do I got? I got 4 barons. Okay, makes sense. Let's pop a potion. I like how, like, the heal... Everyone's back in the dungeon, and the tank is pulling the mob further away from where the healer was at. Like, let's pull away from the healer. Good idea. That's great. Oh dear God. There we go. I didn't even talk to this guy. This guy gave me a buff.
We will persevere.
Yeah, I didn't even talk to him. I haven't had the buff the whole time. That is a damn shame. I gotta not... You can't stand in the whirlwind. It turns out whirlwinds are bad. They're bad on Gamma. You can't stand in them. Hey, it was really, really messy, but listen, we got him. So, yeah. Defense rated stuff. Okay. Oh, we won it anyway. That's fine. I probably do need, against my better judgment, I probably do need to build out a tanking set eventually. Even though, like, I really don't want to. Oh, the one I'm wearing is a tanking piece anyway. Okay, good. We're already wearing tanking gear. We might as well just get a shield and tank, I guess. That was a surprisingly tough fight, yeah. I guess I could get kings back up on everybody. I feel like I'm getting hit by directional shit because the tank won't face them in one direction and leave them there. It's kind of getting... I'm trying to be behind the enemies to like not get cleaved and to get back attacks. And so far the tank has not wanted to keep them in one place for more than a moment. So I don't know if that's going to change or that's just like his thing is that he likes to move around a lot, but it's not good. Like, if you cannot move the enemies as a tank, like if there's no mechanics that are making you move the enemies, don't move them. Put them in a place, like, this is good, let's leave him here. Let's tank him right here. Yeah, let's not move around. Nope, here we go. We're fucking with the mirror images. We don't need to. I'm a sheep. I'm still a sheep. Ashbad, good evening, man. Yeah, it's one of the rare night streams. If you're on Mancrick and that level, like if you're in the guild, I will typically ask in the guild if anybody's interested in running stuff whenever I get on to do these things. And then whoever answers me first gets an invite. But yeah, I hope to be making time on more evenings in the future to do our 5-man stuff. And eventually we're gonna do raids, but I think when we do raids, I think I'm gonna do Saturday morning raids because that's what's gonna work best for me. And we'll probably allow the most people. Saturday morning would probably be the best for like the majority of people to be able to participate. What type of paladin are we playing? We're playing a retribution paladin, the kind of paladin that does DPS. Yeah, we're doing damage on this paladin. 8-bit more, that posture makes you envious? Like my posture? My sitting posture? Oh, yeah. I put a lot of effort into it, to be fair. So what I'm picking up about the mirror images is that they don't have any HP, but they deal a crap ton of damage. So I have to make sure that I'm peeling off and killing them, like, as soon as I can. Jacob, there's no easy answer to that, man. There's all the classes are good in their own way. It's all about like what kind of flavor of class do you want. It really put some time into thinking about, like, do you want to be up close and personal with the enemies? If you do, you want to have a melee class. Are you more comfortable at range instead? If so, you want to be a range class. Yeah, you really have to think about, like, what kind of gameplay do you want out of your class. Because there's not like a really good answer to which one's best to level. It's like the best one to level is the one that you're going to resonate with the most. The one that's going to feel right to you. But just try to think about your playstyle and then read the class descriptions and kind of find something that matches like what you want to do with your class. This fight is kind of a cluster. Rod, good evening, man. Welcome to the stream.
Now to finish the job. There's plenty. You know what to say. Now to finish the job.
We got cloth robe, we got mail shoulders. Neither of which we need. I'm assuming we're also getting currency from these of some kind or another. I have emblems of frost, I have emblems of triumph, I have sidereal essence. That's probably all I need to track. We lost our healer, that's fair, that's fair. Yeah, it's like, it's not an easy time healing these runs. Like, they're more difficult, really only because they require more healing. Everything does more damage, everything stays alive longer, so like, it's hardest on the healers. Everybody else just keeps doing whatever it is they do. You know, if you're a DPS, you keep hitting your buttons. If you're a tank, you keep hitting your buttons. Like, you do the same thing. Nothing about what you have to do changes. If you're a healer in these runs, you have to heal like twice as much as you might normally have to heal in any other type of content. Like, as a healer, you have to bust your ass. So, yeah. It's rough on healers. Would it be good on a run like this to have like an off healer? I don't know, because I worry that it would cut into the DPS and then stuff would be up for a long time. I mean, you could probably do it that way, but it would really take a group willing to like go a lot slower. I try to keep my eyes open for people dip, like whether it's the tank or the healer. If they dip too low, I try to hit them with a lay on hands. Like that's kind of the only way that I really off heal, is like I will watch the tank and the healer a bit, and if one of them dips, I will try to get a lay on hands off if I can save them. We could be doing stuff like trying to use CC, but nobody really seems interested in doing that. It's more like just the Mythic Plus method of we have to pull it all together and just DPS it down as fast as we can. And if we can't do that, then the run doesn't succeed. That's kind of how it's played, it seems. Exactly, David. If any strat would require the group to go slower, you can be guaranteed they're not going to use that strat. Pretty much guaranteed. Ouch. What in the hell? I don't know what killed me, but it was a big oof. I just popped my DPS cooldown too. I didn't even get to use it. I don't know what I did wrong. Maybe I had aggro on somebody. I got blown up dead. I couldn't even react. I couldn't even lay on hands myself because I just popped wings. I thought I was going to do some DPS, but no, I didn't even have a chance. These mirror images are nasty. Too many mirrors, too many mirrors. It's a house of mirrors. It's disgusting. At least I'm getting a res. I appreciate it. Our tank needs 10 seconds. He didn't specify for what, but I'm counting, so... Yeah, we're there. We're at 10 seconds. He's back. Okay, good. It was exactly 10 seconds. Although he's not moving yet. He did bless somebody though. What's he want? What do you want me to do? Just tell me what you want me to do, man. Just tell me what you want me to do. Might for me? Sure, I'll do might. That's all I need to hear. You don't want kings? You want might? I do might. I'm not using Pally power. Don't get me started. I'm not installing it. I don't care. Let's go. Nice. We have an energy siphon, a trinket for mana per 5, spell power. And we have a ring with intellect, spell power, haste, mana per 5. Oh, here we go. You gotta know all the skips. And remember the skips, guys. You gotta have all the skips. So, what item level gear can I buy with Emblems of Triumph? Do I need these, or can I use these for like heirloom gear? I don't know what Emblems of Frost are. Yeah, Sidereal Essence is the Ulduar 10-man gear, right? I kind of wish you could hover over the emblem and like it would tell you what level of gear it lets you buy. That would be a super useful tool or add-on or something to have. Sidereal is 245. Triumph is 245. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I could go to the vendor. Yeah, sure. At the vendor, I will see. You're absolutely right. It would just be really cool if I could hover over the badge and the badge would just tell me. Nice. What do we have here? Is this the daily? There probably is an add-on, David, or there's probably an add-on that handles that. Yeah, it's probably some kind of UI add-on that handles it. Frost is the equivalent of tier gear. Wow. Well, that's really cool. They're making it pretty easy for like solo players to gear up. So for the gear that I have going on, I'm gonna be able to buy upgrades with the emblems of Triumph. Like, that's gonna be an upgrade for me for like a lot of my pieces. I'm assuming 219, 213, 200. Yeah, I'm kind of assuming that Triumph gear should get me upgrades for a lot of my pieces. 232 seems to be like the highest item level that I have in any slot. But a lot of my stuff is like 200, 219, etc. Do I think people are overreacting with gear score stuff and logs, or has that become the usual thing? It's just the usual thing. Like, a lot of it is not very important. If you're playing with like a guild, then it doesn't matter. Gear score and stuff matters for people who are like trying to find pugs. Because if you're in a decent guild and you're playing with people who you like nobody gives a shit. As long as you meet the bare minimum for the content, like nobody cares. But yeah, amongst like the pug scene, that's just kind of the way it is. It's not, at this point, it's not like overreaction or like, it just is how it is. I like this. I like it as just an easy metric to see how much my gear's improved. Like I like having the number just to reference, you know, how much my gear's improved over like X amount of time. But beyond that, I don't really care. I mean, I've never logged. I've never logged, and I won't log. So, yeah, people do, and a lot of people feel like they have to. How am I getting tail thrashed up here? How am I getting tail thrashed by her back leg? Oh no. We got frozen. I'm not sure why. I was jumping plenty. Dan, good evening, man. Welcome to the stream.
Finish it!
There we go. We got it. Wayward, Vanquisher, Rogue, Death Knight, Mage, Druid. We don't need. Mace. That is a one-handed. No, it's a two-handed mace, but we don't need it. Yeah, what we have is better. I don't think we're gonna get much gear that it's gonna be like a straight-up upgrade. I think we're mainly looking for tier stuff off the final boss. And badges at this point. Prepping for ICC, yeah, like not in like a big hurry, but yeah, basically, yes. Yeah, we got the Pit of Sauron axe the first day. Yep. We got it the first day we hit 80, I'm pretty sure. Well, the first day that we geared up. This would only be the second day of running like heroics of any kind. So I got really lucky the first day, and I had tank and heals. I had Windle tanking and I had Ra healing, so they ran me through a bunch of stuff. Obviously, you get Qs a lot faster when you're just looking for DPS, so I was able to get quite a bit of gear the first day. Pretty lucky. I think it was from Heroic, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's 232, so I'm pretty sure that's Heroic. Speaking of which, I think I'm just going to shove a Strength Gem into it and just call it a day for now. There we go. It was Heroic, yeah. They said he does need antibiotics, Amy. Well, I mean, that's not good, but I'm glad it wasn't just nothing. I'm glad it's not just undiagnosed. I'm assuming an ear infection then. And that was super fast of them. They got you guys in fast. Double ear infection. Well, damn. I'm surprised that it only hurt him for that short period of time. I'm surprised it wasn't more painful for much longer. It's crazy. Maybe that's why he never listens to me. Maybe because he literally can't hear me because he has a double ear infection. It's probably what it is. It's probably why he doesn't listen. Yep, today was the first day he complained about it even hurting at all. And that only seemed to last a very short period of time. Yep, and you know what? Tomorrow is their last day before break. I don't even know if I'll send him tomorrow, unless he really wants to go. If he really, really wants to go, then I guess I'll take him. But we'll see. He can go to school because he has no fever. Yeah, he can. I mean, if he really wants to, I'll take him in, but I kind of also worry at the same time that if it starts hurting him tomorrow, then I'm gonna have to go pick him up again, but we'll see. They probably have fun stuff planned for their last day, you know, before break. It's probably like a fun day, basically. It probably sucked to not be able to go. Donald, good afternoon. Mr. Hassel, you hope they rework this zone well? I hope they don't touch this zone. Why would they? You think they're going to rework it for, like, retail? Yeah, I mean, it never got updated in the Cataclysm, so it's, like, it's overdue for an update, but at the same time, I kind of, like, yeah, I'd rather they not update it. If they could just leave it how it is, that'd be cool. They could change, like, Silver Moon or something, but I really hope they leave the zone how it is. And if they have to redo the zone, I would say, like, absolutely don't change the music, because whatever music they put here simply is not going to be as good as the music that's currently in the zone, so fingers crossed. Disc priests are like S tier, like in Wrath right now. Like disc priests are really powerful. I guess the only problem is since your mitigation, like some of your numbers don't show up on the meters. I don't know if they've ever fixed that. I don't know if the meters have ever gotten smart enough to like factor in the mitigation that disc priests do. But yeah, disc priests are pretty powerful in Wrath. You thought they said they were going to redo it in one of the future expansions, Mr. Hassel? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if eventually they do. Eventually they'll probably want to do like story stuff here or something, and the zone will need to change. Yeah, like inevitably it might. I'm just not really looking forward to it. Steven, good evening. We're hunting for herbs between heroic plus queues. Yeah, we're in the queue for gammas. But I have 3 DPS right now from the guild. And no healer, no tanks, so it takes about 8 to 10 minutes to find a group. So between that, I'm leveling up my herbalism and alchemy a little bit. In a zone with really beautiful music and really beautiful ambience. Speak of the devil, there we go. Theron Keep, okay. So we've got a shaman on heals, and we have a druid tank. I'm assuming that big pool of red blood is bad to stand in. in fights this long, how do casters not run out of mana? I think there's a lot of different replenishment effects going up. Like we put up a replenishment effect. I'm pretty sure like other classes put some up. Yeah, a lot of it might be replenishment. I mean, they slowly are going out of mana. Yeah, they're getting low. They're probably gonna have to drink. Like now would be an ideal time for them to drink, and we'll see if the tank is gonna let them do that or not. They're gonna have a second, maybe. Yeah, he's not pulling yet. Shadow, have I played the Shaman? No, not yet. I mean, I played that first day, enough to realize I did not know how to play, but I haven't been on since. I'm gonna worry about getting this character geared up first. And once I've got this character where I want it to be gear-wise, then I will have to do some studying. I'll bring it on the stream, and maybe some of you guys can help me learn how to play it. But I'm gonna do this first. Mark, I'd hate for you to give Blizzard the money, but you know, if you want to join the guild, there's always going to be a spot here. Oh dear God. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 1%? 1%? Come on! Come on! So close! Yes! Okay, I don't know what killed him or why he died, but I'm really happy that he died. Oh my God. What the hell? What was that? Oh my God. I'm so happy we don't have to do the whole fight again. I'll take it. I'll take it any day. He kept moving to the corpses that explode. That sounds like a bad idea. Like the tank was doing that? The tank was moving him to the exploding corpses? Did he not know that they're going to explode on him? I didn't realize they were exploding corpses either, to be fair. I guess I probably stepped on a couple too. That's probably what killed me at the end, was I must have ran right into one. I mean, it says these are a 2% upgrade over what we have on. Who am I to argue with it? Who am I to argue with Pawn? Oh dear. I'm sure having the ads gonna make the fight easier. Yeah, Marson, thanks for asking. Yeah, he's apparently got a double ear infection. And yeah, antibiotics. Clean it right up. After I got him home from school, he wasn't in a lot of pain. He didn't. Once he got home, he didn't complain about anything. Once he was home and comfy, he seemed fine. But despite the fact that he seemed fine, apparently he's got a double ear infection. Yeah, I mean he got sick basically just in time for Thanksgiving break, so it's a decent time to have an ear infection. Tomorrow's his last day of school before break, and it's not contagious, so he can either go or he can stay home if he wants. It's totally up to him. But it's a decent time to get sick. Having like 5 days off of school. Trinket with a bunch of spirit on it. That's a really good healer trinket. And a ring that has spell power, haste, and crit. Yeah, that's what I remember of ear infections. I remember getting ear infections, and I remember they hurt a lot. It wasn't just like it hurts a little bit, it wasn't just like hurts a little bit for a little while, they would actually hurt a lot. Like, he was in a lot of pain for a short period of time. He said that he yawned, and like the yawning made his ear pop, and then after his ear popped, it wouldn't stop hurting for a bit. But by the time I got him home, like, he was not in pain anymore. You would think with a double ear infection, you would just be like in constant agony. But that didn't seem to be the case, although, you know, maybe if he didn't get antibiotics, maybe he'd wake up tomorrow and maybe he'd be in a ton of pain, who knows. Maybe we caught it really early. I think he was playing outside at recess without his hat on, and that probably, like, exacerbated it. And now the moment of truth. Are we going to skip the T-Rex boss? Or are we actually going to do a full clear and get all the badges that we can? It looks like we might actually fight this boss. A couple of times I've been in here, people will skip it. Yeah, they look like they want to fight it. That's awesome. He's not really putting him in a spot where I can, like, position myself very well. I feel if I want to be behind him, I'm standing in poison or I'm standing in the red stuff. Here we go. Waste. That's a belt with mana per 5. Mana per 5 haste and spell power, but it's a 15 or 18% upgrade over what I have. So I'm probably going to have to roll meat on it. Yeah. Listen, if Pawn says it's an upgrade for my spec, I have to believe the add-on. The add-on's doing all the math that I can't do, so I don't feel bad. Apparently we're just standing in the green now. We can just live in the green, and the green does not seem to bother us too much. The green one only hurts the mobs. Oh. Okay. Well, I didn't know that. I'm not sure if the tank knew that either. He was moving them out for most of the run. He was moving them out of green. So green hurts them, and red heals them. Yeah, he was he's been moving them out of both effects, so maybe he just didn't know. If I see an effect on the floor and it's not a blue healing effect, I tend to just automatically get out of it. So I would have done the same thing.
Raja sees all. The work of Warcraft shall not end eternally.
Jason, it is a weird way. It's like a frontward tail whip. Yeah, it's kind of a little weird, isn't it? Why does he have to whip his tail forward? It's strange. Warrior, Hunter, Shaman. That's not us. What else do we have? Fist weapon and leather shoulders. So nothing off of this guy. But all in all, a successful run. Alright, I think I have time for one more, so I'll ask in guild if anybody wants to DPS, heal, or tank. I'm assuming I don't have any tanks or healers on. That is what I'm assuming. Are we going to have to recruit tanks and healers? Is that going to be a thing? Yeah, I understand why people wouldn't want to heal. I quit healing because of Heroic++, so I can definitely understand the sentiment of not wanting to be a healer. Yeah, like, I don't know how, but they need to find a way to incentivize healers. I feel like tanks are fine, okay? Like, not you know, people have trepidations about tanking, like, sure, but I feel like it's harder to heal. I feel like it's harder to heal than it is to tank. And there's more responsibility. Yeah, the Gammas especially, it's kind of all about your healers. It's kind of a shame, actually. I got really burned out healing pugs. Like, I'd probably feel differently if I was healing like a full guild group, you know? If I was healing a full guild group, I would probably feel differently, but I don't know if I'll ever get to find out, because I burned out on healing, just trying to heal the Heroic++. I liked the additional challenge of it, but when stuff went wrong, it was always the healer's fault. It was always the healer's gear score isn't high enough, or, you know, you just get kicked, as a healer, you'll just get kicked from a group, you know? And you're like, okay, it's my fault you were standing in frost. Perfect, perfect. But yeah, it's becoming clear that I'm gonna have to pick either whether I'm probably gonna tank. I'm either gonna have to tank or I'm gonna have to heal for my off spec. Like, I'm gonna have to do one or the other. The cool thing is, accidentally, I'm wearing a lot of tanking gear already. Dodge and parry, dodge and defense rating. Yeah, accidentally, I'm wearing a lot of tanking stuff already. Dodge and parry. But I also have a lot of spell power stuff on. Yeah, I have quite a few tanking pieces already. I'm gonna have to make sure that I hold on to all my tanking stuff. Yeah, Jason, all we need right now is tank and heals. The impossible ones to fill. This might be my last one for the night. I have a Chiefs game to watch in about an hour from now. So I'm hoping I can make kickoff. But I do want to get one more in. I might be playing this more on the main stream. I'm kind of thinking with Season of Destiny. Season of Destiny. That's what it's called. With SOD coming up, yeah, I might play some more Wrath in the weeks leading up to SOD. Kind of give Classic a little bit of a breather. Let the Hunter get some rested XP on Hardcore, and maybe focus on gearing this character up, because apparently I need to gear up as a DPS and also as a tank. So could be playing a lot more during the day, possibly starting as early as tomorrow. Who do I think's gonna win, Daniel? I'm rooting for the Chiefs. Yeah, I don't really mind who wins this one. They're both really good teams, but I do want the Chiefs to win. Unfortunately, I don't know who's gonna win though. I hope it's gonna be a really good game. I hope it's close. I hope there aren't too many like BS penalties that like sway the course of the game. I hope they can just play the game, and like however it turns out is how it turns out. The only time I really dislike football games is like when it's like a blowout, like when one side is clearly like outmatching the other, or when the game seems to depend on penalties. Like when people seem to win based on penalties, I really hate games like that, and I hate blowouts. So if it's a close game, I'll be satisfied. The Blood Elf area has all these fake herbs that I don't think I can use in any alchemy recipe. Yeah, I'm collecting a bunch of fake herbs. Blood Thistle. Yeah, I don't think I need Blood Thistle for any kind of crafting. I wonder if that makes it like a good place to skill up your herbalism, but it doesn't really make it a great place to skill up your alchemy. I think to queue up for Gamma, Shane, you need to have like a 200 item level. I think it's a pretty low bar to like get into the actual dungeon finder. Now, whether or not you'd be able to heal it, like whether or not you'd physically be able to heal it, I don't know. That's up to you and your class. But I think the item level requirement's only like 200 to queue up. Wes, if you boosted a character to 80, you can start doing heroics right away. The boosted gear lets you queue up for heroics. I'm pretty sure the boosted gear let me queue up right away for alphas. So yeah, but you might want to queue up for a few heroics. Do the 3 new dungeons. What you want to do first, like when you guys boost a character, the very first thing you want to do is do regular Pit of Saren, Halls of Reflection, and the other one, whatever, the Forge of Souls. Do all of those on regular. Get all of the gear you can on regular. Not all of the gear, but get some pieces on regular, okay? And by then you should be able to do them on heroic. After you've done them on regular and heroic, then I would say start queuing up for random alphas or betas if the system lets you, especially if you're a DPS. Yeah, do the 3 new dungeons, regular, heroic, and then either start queuing up for alphas or betas depending on where your gear score is at. That's basically what I did. Now granted, it only took me 3 hours to get decent gear because I had a tank and a healer with me for like the first 3 or 4 hours. But yeah, that's the best thing, because the gear they give you is pretty decent. It's not amazing, but it gets you going into Heroics and Heroic Alpha. But the only regulars you should need to do are the 3 new dungeons. Like, don't waste your time queuing up for like a bunch of regular runs on random. Do your new dungeons, do them again on Heroic, and then like within your comfort level, either queue up for Alpha 1 or Heroic Plus or regular Heroics. But I would say, like, if you're DPSing especially, always queue up at as high as the system lets you. So if it lets you queue up for betas, do betas. As soon as it lets you queue up for gammas, do gammas. If you're tanking or healing, well, then it's a little bit of a different story, unfortunately. You probably want to just make sure you're comfortable with it. There we go. Let's see if everyone's awake. Oh god. Oh no. Oh dear god. Oh, let the pain begin. Oh, I hope this is painless. This is gonna be rough. Yeah, okay. This is going to be rough. The frost mechanic in these two is the worst. It's the worst. It does help when everybody's not a melee DPS, I realize. Like, it's the worst in here when everybody's like melee DPS. With us being spread out, it's probably not actually going to be very bad, is it? Yeah, it's not going to be bad. Okay, so if you come in here with a couple of ranged DPS and only one melee, it's not bad. Every other time I've been in here, I feel like it's been all melee. It's really hard for me to tell when I actually have it on myself, though. That's the only problem. I wish there was a little bit of a more, like, obvious effect. Maybe if my whole character could turn blue, that'd be cool. That'd be a cool visual indicator. Oh, we are turning blue. Okay, I just can't see it at all. I need some other kind of indicator to let me know that I have it. It was really easy to spot when I was out on my own. It's really hard to spot when I'm in the mix of everybody's spell effects. Like, when I have to squint through everybody's spell effects, I can't tell what color I am. Like, I could be blue right now. What tells me usually is I go to move and I'm moving slowly. But yeah, other than that, like, everybody's spell effects kind of muck it up. Am I getting all the plate gear for upgrades now? I mean, I don't need a lot out of these runs. My gear score is already 4,400. So mainly, I'm getting badges, and then off the last boss, sometimes we'll get something. But yeah, I have okay gear. Marson, thank you. Have a good night. We'll see you next time.
Your blood is mine! Arano Ladell! Their fates are yours! Not
Well, there we go. That's an upgrade. Rip. Not what I needed right now. I really couldn't stand to have a wipe in here. That was not what I wanted. Not what I wanted, not what I needed. Don't know that I have time to wipe in here right now. If I miss kickoff because of this wipe, I'm not going to be happy. Yeah, it was just not good. I'm part of the problem. I hate these dungeons because I can't see the frost. I'm staring right at my character and like I never see it until I'm taking a ton of damage. It needs to be something else. There need like a icicle or something needs to appear above your character's head. It can't just be that you turn blue. Like turning blue is not enough. My character is turning a dozen colors anyway because of all the spell effects going off. So like me turning blue, that just doesn't do it for me. Yeah, I need to have like an icicle icon pop up near me or something like that to actually tell me real information about what's happening and not just me turning blue. I turn blue and red and all kinds of colors throughout the fight thanks to all the various spell effects from all the different players. It's probably just DBM. I could probably just enable DBM. Let's see if that does it. Let's see if DBM is going to let us know that we have that on us. On the rep pally, what are the main stats? Is it strength or spell power? I don't know. I don't know. I do what Pawn tells me to. It's strength, I believe. But spell power is good too, because spell power is like your holy damage. But I think like realistically, like true itemization is probably strength. It's just that like when your gear score is low, sometimes a spell power piece is better than the shitty strength piece that you currently have. That's why every once in a while Pawn will say, hey, a spell power piece, that's an upgrade for you, because the current piece you have is so bad that the spell power bonus is going to be better for you. I'm pretty sure that's the only time that spell power is better, is when you have just a really bad piece of gear in the slot and a really powerful spell power piece drops. A better add-on is GTFO. I'll check it out. Yeah, all I really needed to do is to say, hey idiot, you're standing and stuff. I needed to tell, once it tells me that, I'm good. I think like I'm judging that all of us could use that right about now. It seems like we could all use an add-on that says, hey dummy, you're standing in it again. I definitely need it. Yeah, I need it. So I don't know, I haven't, yeah right, I always see it too late too. It's like, it's impossible to see it soon enough, that's the problem. You know, there's so many other effects going on anyway that like it's really hard to see it right away. Like unless you're staring right over here at the top right at where your buffs and debuffs are going to come up at, unless you're staring right there, you're never going to see it right away. And I haven't got hit by it yet, so I don't know if DBM is going to call it out for me or not. The tank is still going though. He can't stop. And he probably has to make kickoff too. So okay, no, I didn't have it on me. The tank had it, but I was standing in it. I was standing in it. So I had something. I don't know what it was. Maybe I did have it. Yeah, I hate these ones. Am I collecting badges for heirlooms? Right now, with the badges I'm getting, I'm actually going to be able to buy upgrades. Apparently, emblems can get me like 232 gear or something like that. Eventually, it's going to go for heirlooms, yeah. I would like to have some heirlooms. I need to figure out what the first character I'm going to play in Cataclysm is. I need to figure out what my Worgen is going to be, and then I need to make sure that I have all the heirlooms I need for my Worgen. Oh, here we go. Now I got it. I didn't have anything in DBM tell me to move out of the way. So DBM is not gonna catch this, whatever is going on. I'll check out the GTFO add-on and see if maybe that will help me out. Yep, there we go. Dead. Just stand in the entire puddle. I'm never gonna fucking see it. I fucking hate these dungeons. These are the only two that are frustrating like this. Just the Utgard ones. Every other one is fine. These suck. They fucking suck. I don't. Why can't I get an icicle above my head? Something that can happen in the game that I can actually see, not something at my feet that's covered up in everything else. Yeah, you know, maybe it's not up to date. I don't know. It's not telling me anything though. Yeah. I can check to see if it's up to date, but pretty sure that it is. Yeah, everything's up to date except details. So that's not what's going on. I guess I'll just stand back here and heal myself. I don't know. Like, not only do I have to get rezzed, I have to catch a heal in order to fucking stay alive, you know? You can't just res a guy and fucking leave him dead. You gotta res the guy, and then you actually have to heal him. Like, now, yeah, fuck. Now he's gonna let the tank die. I'm gonna hang out back here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere until I have full health and mana. Like, I'm not gonna move from this spot, I guess. Am I in combat? No, I'm not in combat, so that's good. I don't have any food on me. I have some bandages. I guess I'll use those. Like, come on.
See if you can muster the nerve to join my attack.
But don't desist. Just jump into the fray.
Guardian hold.
You really want to kill these guys much closer together. You don't want one to be up for a long time after the other one dies. You want to, like, not focus fire one, but kind of make sure they're both even. That's the actual way to do the fight. And then if you are in this situation where this guy is up, you want to stack up. Because you don't want him charging off and killing people. It says this is an upgrade. I'm not gonna take it. I have a tier set on that's I'm getting a tier bonus, so I'm not taking this. Yeah, I'm not taking it. Mechanics? What are mechanics? Right. Exactly. Pretty much. Yep. I got about 20 minutes to finish this up before kickoff. We'll see if we can get it done. Oh yeah, it should be doable as long as we don't wipe. Yeah, I'm just if we wipe, then I don't know. It's a long run back. I saw it that time. I actually saw it that time. That's like the first thing, that's the first time that I saw it soon enough that I felt like I could make a difference in how much damage I took. That was the first time I saw it, and I was able to move quickly enough that I was able to help the healer out and not just take a shit ton of unnecessary damage. It took until right then. A 10-man raid this week. I don't know. I mean, what gear score do they recommend to do ICC? Yeah, well, what gear score is recommended to step into ICC? But then we'd have to have a lot of things. We'd have to have 2 tanks and 2 healers, and I don't know that we do. I mean, we can pug some spots, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that I'm going to be ICC geared, you know, unless I spend most of the week on this character trying to farm up badges. Then maybe. We got a 4,300 gear score right now. I don't think that's going to cut it. I don't think it's going to cut it. 5.3k, Isaac says. Yeah, and I believe it. And so, yeah, probably not this weekend. It might be a couple weeks. A 5.3 of pugs, yeah. So going in with a guild, I'd want to at least have a 5k. Like if it's 5.3 for pugs, then maybe like somewhere around 5k would be preferable. We're on the Mankrik server, US East.
And paint my face with your blood! for the death god.
Ingvar, your pathetic failure will serve as a warning to all. You are damned. Arise and carry out the Master's will.
I return! A second chance to carve your skull!
It got a little sketchy, but we did it. Rogue, Death Knight, Mage, Druid, we don't need. And more Rogue, Death Knight, Mage, Druid. Okay, well that's great. What else? That's a Holy Ring, we don't need it. And an attack power ring that is not an upgrade for what we have. But there we go, we did it. We finally completed one of the Utgard dungeons on Heroic+++, so congrats everybody. It was painful, but we got through it together. Let's leave here. How many badges do I have? Where's my Avenging Wrath? It's right here. It's my Shift F1 key, which is a mouse-bound key. I have exactly 40 badges of Triumph. I'm kind of curious to see like what kinds of gear I can get from the Triumph vendor. Let's go have a look at that really quick. Do I know where the vendor people are for the Horde side? No, I don't. I knew where they were for the Alliance side, but I have no idea where the vendors are at for the Horde side. Are they somewhere down here, or perhaps back in this area? Oh, I am covering up some of the hotbar, and nobody told me. Oh, that's like a big no-no. No, you need to be able to see the whole hotbar. Somebody should have called me out on this a long time ago. I resized my camera a bit today. And apparently I've been blocking the first slot there. Yeah, sorry about that. that's like a pet peeve of mine. Yep, somebody should call me out on that a long time ago. Let's see. I don't know. Oh my god, all of the vendors. What in the hell? how many currencies have they added to Wrath of the Lich King that were not in Wrath originally? How many currencies? Triumph. I want Triumph. Okay. Okay, I don't know what that is. having a new relic would probably be a good idea. Yeah, like I could just buy a cheap relic. Because the one I have, I think it sucks. Increases the spell power of Exorcism and Holy Wrath by 120. Yeah, that sounds bad. Each time your Seal of Vengeance or Corruption ability deals periodic damage, you have a chance to gain 200 strength. That sounds like what I need. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this, I think. Yeah. That's just gonna be like some low-hanging fruit. I can grab that. There's probably not a lot of like relics that I can get, or Librams or whatever, so... There we go. Hey, 4,400, so we're making progress. We still have a long ways to go. Yep, we still have a long ways to go. They've added 5 new currencies, 7 new currencies. No, no,
Keep your wits
they
about
wouldn't dare. And so, what level is this stuff? This was oh Jesus Christ. Okay, so 245. I thought the frost was 245. But no, we're getting 245 just from the regular bosses on Gamma are dropping like the 245 tokens. Well, that's really cool. That's gonna help out. Yeah. All right. Awesome, guys. I am gonna call it here for the evening. Thank you all so much for being here and hanging out with me. I
Yes,
don't
to
know like what my
welcome
plan's gonna
us.
be. I might be playing this character during the week. I might do some hardcore. We'll just kind of play it by ear, and I will see how I feel. But yeah, thank you guys for the support. I appreciate it. And until next time, take care of yourselves out there in the real world, and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.